Hello everybody. In this video today, there's going to be a little bit of everything in here. I rarely do a video like this, but there's pretty much not anything really to report on the puppies. This little dog here's name's Little Bit, and she's my new neighbor, and her owner is there with her. She's an elderly lady, and they came by to visit with me one day when I was sitting out on the deck. So there's Roxie, getting to know her, and she was barking and doing her thing, but there's Pet Dad over there. But I told him I was going to video a little bit of him. This little dog's 15 years old, and she's lost an eye at some point in her life during the battle. Her mom's had her all of her life, and she just sat on the porch visiting with Roxie and Paris and Bougie, and just being petted. That was one day last week when I had gotten off of work, and we just sat out there and had some coffee or some sodas or something and tried to solve all the world's problems while Roxie decided who was the boss of the dogs. Stay tuned for the rest of my video. Welcome to Holy Golden Doodles channel. Meet our associates, their ranking in our pack, their status as our house dogs, and most importantly, our family members. Follow us as our 8-week-old puppies grow up to hopefully become healthy moms of healthy puppies for qualified owners. Health testing, milestones, things they learn, cuteness they share, all included here. So today I'm going to finish my video up. I'm going to have to do a voiceover because there's a little bit of music fading in and out in the background, and I don't want to get a strike. So I wanted to, I had to just mute this video. So this day, me and Pet Dad were out running around, and we stopped at the river at a nearby county to watch the towboats go by. So Pet Dad is a towboat captain, and actually both of my sons are too. That's what they do, and they're pretty comfortable with what's going on there in the river in the background. Pet Dad's watching that boat. That's not his boat, but I decided to put a little bit of footage of that in there. There's Pet Dad watching the boat go by. There's not a whole lot of stuff to report, like I said previously, on the puppies. They're all healthy and they're doing good. They're not sick. They haven't really done anything, and I'll show them, later on in the video. You'll see them in the background there, but they've got a groomer appointment day after tomorrow, all three of them. So you'll see them later on. I took them in there one at a time and gave them a real good bath so they wouldn't go to the groomers dirty, because I didn't want them to go to the groomers with dirty hair. And so they'll have like one day before they go. And you'll see them, I put them out on the deck once I got them washed, and I let them go out there and dry in the air instead of putting the blow dryer on them, because they hate the blow dryer. And Paris is hot right there. She's just miserable, and I haven't brushed her or washed her yet, but you'll see them come out the door one at a time, and their hair be sopping wet. And but anyway, so I found out, I don't know if I told you guys, but I think I found out why Bougie got sick. And what happened, I think, was she ate the tip off of one of my aloe vera plants. I just happened to see that the tip of that plant was missing, so I looked up the symptoms, and she had almost every one of those symptoms. So that being said, Pet Dad threw away the aloe plant that was out on the deck. It was not worth keeping that plant to let my dogs get sick. I didn't realize that they were toxic. I kind of wondered about it, but I didn't check into it. I didn't think she'd ever mess with it, but she did. I believe she got the tip off of one of them, and that was enough to make her get sick. So anyway, I don't know if Bougie's already wet there. I can't hardly tell from that view, but it looks like she's had her bath. Yeah, Roxie definitely had. Look at that. Anyway, so I wanted to say the dogs are healthy. They haven't had any vet appointments. They are just right at 11 months old now. And for those of you that don't know, on my channel, we're just watching these dogs grow up. Not Roxie, she's grown. She's not going to have puppies, but she helps me with the puppies. And we're going to watch them grow up and watch all the milestones they go through and how they change and evolve and how they look and how their coat changes and their temperament is and all that, so that when they have puppies, if they get to, which so far it's looking good for their health testing and their DNA testing, you'll get to see the whole process from when they were puppies all the way till they have puppies, and when the puppies grow up enough to go home with their forever homes and all that. And that's what my channel's about. So they stayed out and they played on the deck until they got dry, and you'll see too in a little bit I get another visitor that comes in, and you'll see that is going to be my grandson. He happened on the third dog. He asked me if he could get his hair cut, and I was in the shower taking care of my third dog, and I think that was Paris getting her bath, and then I said, as soon as I get out with Paris, I'll take you in there and I'll cut your hair. So he got his hair cut, and I asked him if I could take a before and after video shot of him, and I hope he doesn't mind, but I was going to share it in here and let you see the difference of what happened with his haircut. It's not anything big, but like I said, there's just not a lot to report on the dogs, except they're just growing and thriving. And Monday Pet Dad will take them to the groomer, and they'll all get a fresh haircut, and they'll look beautiful, and I'll film that and put that on here. I hate it that there's not a whole lot of stuff for me to put on here for you guys right now, because it's pretty much the same thing. Them playing on the back deck, them fetching toys, them getting their bath. I didn't even film their bath today because I knew you'd already seen that I don't know how many times, so I did not think you'd want to see it again. But there's Bougie trying to lick my knee for some reason. Anyway, I think she was almost dry there. But I didn't even film me brushing her hair, because when my grandson came down, I went ahead and got his haircut taken care of. Yes, I can cut hair. Been cutting hair a long time, like longer than some of you have been alive. And I still do my family. I still cut their hair when they want a haircut. So there's Roxie over there laying in the sun now that she's had her good bath and got relaxed. She was laying over there in the sun, soaking up the rays, getting warm. It was a beautiful day today, and so I took advantage of that weather. So there's Boo's hair. Look how clean it is. You can see all the way to her skin how clean her skin is. And there's Paris. She hadn't got her bath yet, but she knows the writing's on the wall. She's waiting for her chance to bolt, because I always have to catch her to give her a bath. And she's my free spirit. She likes to run away. I was trying to get her to shake hands with me, and usually she will, but she actually does it till she's annoying. But this day she didn't want to, because she knows she's going to get a bath, and I think she thought if she grabs my foot, she's going to put that leash on me and take me in there and wash me. But I did do it. So there's Boo. I had to cut the hair out of her eyes the other day because her eyelashes were so long. They were going and sticking on her eyeballs. But there's her clean ears. I showed her ears. See there how clean. I did not pluck her ears. I did not do anything except wash her hair. But maybe tomorrow I'll go ahead and pluck her ears so the groomer doesn't have to. And I might even Dremel the toenails, but I didn't feel like it today either. I had so much to do. I just got done with my grandson's haircut, and I just went ahead and let them do what they wanted to do. Then me and Pet Dad went back to town, which I'll show that. We saw more boats on the river and a great big cruise type of boat. I don't know what you really call that. What do you call that? Huh?
American Duchess.
American Duchess. But is it a cruise boat or ship or what? A cruise boat. And you'll see it. And then we saw a street performer, which there were a lot of them up and down through there. But I did not let the music play over this video because I didn't want to get a copyright strike. The guy I was watching was a bit of a celebrity, and I think he plays on the cruise boat for entertainment. But the boat is sitting there because the river is so low that the boats are running aground, so they're having to let them sit until the water maybe comes up if we get some rain. I know my den looks a disaster right there, but honestly, today I pulled all the furniture out, swept under it, mopped under it, put it back. I don't know what in the world happened in there, but it looks terrible, but I did clean it. It's just cluttery, I guess, from me moving everything around. So, Wet Bougie and Wet Roxie and Paris are going to be next, looks like. And here comes Wet Paris, right there. She had her bath, and she had her anal glands expressed again, which I could do that every day on her, and she'd still have some kind of excretion, because she does keep those anal glands full. But I know how to do it on her, so I just do it because, you know, she needs hers done regularly. Some dogs do their own, but she does not, or else she produces a lot of fluid or something. But anyway, it's not a problem. It's just that I always do it when she's in a bath, if I think of it. And then the groomer probably does it too, because they do that. There she is. Wet Paris is needing that haircut. Bougie's drying, looks like a cotton ball, like always. Roxie is dry, got the curliest hair ever. And in a little bit, I'll take her in there and brush her, and I actually already did. But I did not film it, so maybe tomorrow I will. When I brush Paris and Bougie, I'll film Roxie because of that. But there's my grandson. There's his long hair. He's a sweet boy. He's a good boy. He came down to get his hair cut, and you'll see the result of that in a minute. And listen, grandson, don't be mad at me for sharing your pic, okay? He's a sweetie. He won't care. I was sitting there asking him, do you want a mullet or how do you want your hair cut? And he said he wanted it like last time, which you'll see what last time was when it comes on. He's sitting there just thinking about what to do. His hair is a little curly, so it was longer than it looks. There's the after. I don't know if I zoomed. Yeah, I zoomed in on it. There's the after. I thought it looked really nice, though, on him. He's thinking about going to prom this year. Doesn't it look a lot better, Pet Dad? Yeah. He had on a haircut and t-shirt. There's that street performer I was talking about. He was pretty good, but I couldn't play his music, and I wanted to because I didn't want to get a copyright strike. Some of the songs he sang I know were famous songs. They were not his songs, but they were songs that I would probably get my knuckles smacked over, so I didn't let the music play. But there he was. There's that big old ship, or big old cruise boat, whatever you call it. And I think you could go up on there and see it, but we didn't. And there's some more towboats. That one there was trying to turn around because Pet Dad said they couldn't go anywhere because the ground is so, close to the top of the river. And in some places you can see the ground. So they're all having to just sit until the water comes up. So the dogs weren't with us on the city front this day, but usually I will take Roxie down there and walk her, and I want to take the puppies down there and walk them because, they can socialize down there. There's always a lot of people down there watching the boats. But with their nausea, we have to be careful. They get nauseated in the car real easy. But I do want to see if they'll get better at that. They'll have to take their nausea medicine before they go to the groomer this time. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry it snuck up on me and I didn't warn you, but this will be the end of it. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll get more content for you soon. Thanks. Bye. Be blessed.